it's absolutely guaranteed that at some point you have already, or one day will, go blank. That's one of the things I'll do if I go blank. I'll take a sip of a drink, which just gives me a moment. The thing about this is, it's one of our biggest fears, and yet, in truth, it really isn't the end of the world. Let me tell you about Amy. She was a colleague of mine, and she told this story where she had a presentation to give, was welcomed onto stage, lots of applause, couldn't remember her opening line. So because Amy had enough speaking experience to know, she just carried on looking at her audience. She didn't look off to the side. She didn't show her nerves. She didn't panic on her face. She just looked at her audience and kept eye contact. And having that sense of keeping calm and breathing out meant that in a few seconds' time, which of course feels much longer when it happens to you, she remembered what to say. And, at the end of the speech, somebody came up and said, "That was great, I loved your presentation. But the most powerful thing was when you just looked at us at the beginning." They had no idea what was going on. So when we go blank or wonder what we're going to say, suddenly this voice is on our shoulder saying, "Oh no, I've forgotten." My tip for this is to really breathe out. If you need to, take a drink and connect with the audience. Where was I? Ah, yes, I was telling you the story about Amy. Well, and if we learn to trust that actually our brain will deliver something to say, of course, this doesn't come immediately. It comes with practice and doing it many times and finding that actually, things mostly go better than expected. If you've ever seen yourself on tape, you'll know that it wasn't as dreadful as perhaps it felt. It feels very different on the inside to how it is on the outside. So if you go blank, which at some point you will, breathe out, take a drink if you have one, keep eye contact, and just backtrack. Where was I? Oh, yes. And your brain will deliver something to say. Good luck.